Hey, there you are. Welcome to Bind on Equip, episode 318 on the 23rd of April 2024. I'm Wem, and with me as always is Tempest. Hey, Temp.
Hey, babe.
How you going?
I'm good. How are you?
Wait.
Man.
Let's hear about it in real life.
Did you answer the question of life? What are we doing here?
I feel like you're sharing everything for us, so why don't you get started and I'll
What, go make
chime
us a
in.
coffee?
No, chime in. Be involved.
Oh, right.
All right, I've worked a lot of hours this week.
Yes,
Already.
you have.
Early starts, and I've got another one tomorrow, so snap it up.
All right.
Let's go. I've got to go to bed.
We had a huge Saturday.
We did have a big Saturday.
We did. We went all the way to Churnside Park, which is what, half hour?
Oh, 18 minutes away.
Oh, is it?
Or 20, maybe.
It's 20 rural.
Well, it's not. The way we go is rural.
Yes.
We go on a rural
Yeah, if we went the other way,
fringe.
though, it would be 30 minutes.
Maybe.
Anyway, we went all that way to get bagels, which is a long way to get bagels, but when you are
But when you've
celiac...
tasted the bagels, they're bloody good bagels.
Yes, and bagels are not easy to come by. Good bagels are not easy to come by when you're a celiac.
Not in Australia.
And so they make amazing bagels. And we got all the way there and they were not ready. And we didn't have time to wait around. So that was sad. We did, however, get some amazing hamburger rolls, which sorted out dinner for that night.
Yep. Sure did.
They were good.
Very good.
We also went to the Warra Night Festival. And I just
Yes.
have one question to ask after going to the festival. I quite enjoyed my time there. We did eventually find some gluten-free food, which was good because we hadn't eaten anything except for a cheese and bacon scroll from the bakery. That was nice.
That was pretty nice. We did find stuff eventually.
Yeah, we did.
What's your question? Pose your question.
What did we have? Oh, we had paella.
We had paella and we had a
Those
sweet pancake.
Huge gluten-free pancakes that they do. It's
Yeah,
like
very nice.
crepes.
Very nice.
Why do schools insist on putting on musical performances with children who can barely sing, who then...
Because all the children can barely sing.
But then they believe they can, and they subject us to the horror and the pain. It's terrible.
When it's your
And then
kids,
those children-
when it's your kids, you put up with it though.
No, and then those children think they can sing and they keep doing it through high school and puts everyone... It's just torturous. It's just... Stop.
That's
Stop it.
most uncharitable, Tim.
Oh, whatever. My ears are still recovering.
What are you going to do when baby
Bleeding.
Theo is singing
Bleeding.
in a
I'll
school
say to him, no,
production?
baby, no.
No, you won't.
Well, he might sing better because he's coming from Princess. She's got quite a good ear.
She has got a good ear.
And then we finished the day.
Speaking of wee baby Theo, hi Theo.
Hello, Baba. Hello,
man.
Baba. We finished the day with Princess and the wee baby Theo coming over to watch the footy.
Plague bringer. Oh, plague bringer at the market.
No, at
Then
the
he went
festival.
home.
Yeah, and Princess stayed.
And then we watched the footy as a family.
Yeah, we did. Go Blues, we won, yay. And we made hamburgers for dinner, and apparently I went a little bit heavy on the hamburgers.
Someone was craving some iron, if you know what I mean.
Princess said she got meat sweats
Okay,
while she
so
was
everyone
having
can
it.
relate to Macca's. They were bigger than double quarters.
Not
But
big.
one patty.
Yeah, it was nice
one
and chunky.
patty.
Because the rolls
it's like
were
one
big.
patty. And then a little bit of bread and a little
All
bit
right,
of
I'm
bread.
not saying I didn't overestimate.
There was a lot of
But
meat.
the rolls were this big, and I didn't want stupid little tiny patties in the middle of this silly roll. So
Well, I think you
wanted...
overcompensated.
Yes, agreed. I think we can all agree to that.
Wow.
They ended up being the right size, but
Princess
an
was
inch
sitting there
thick.
going, I've got the meat sweats.
How very rude.
It was funny.
And then, of course, you don't have just a burger. You have a double beef. No,
Double
we didn't
bacon,
have double
double
beef.
cheese.
Double cheese and bacon burger. So there was even more protein. So it was a bit heavy. And then we had yummy lettuce and some beautiful tomato sauce. Oh,
Occasionally I
so
like
good.
to add other stuff to my bacon.
Not very often.
Is that all the real life?
Well, then I went to work. And I got a parent complaint because she wants her child to be able to have an
She can't get the
LCM bar.
permanent marker off the forehead. I still say it's a good idea.
No, she wants her child to be able to have an LCM bar. So I had to explain to her that she called it a rice bubble yogurt bar was 40% sugar and not considered healthy.
Doesn't matter how you describe it. It's still
Yeah, it's an LCM bar full of sugar.
still a sugar bar.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And so even though most of his lunchbox was healthy, then our policy states everything has to be healthy.
Now everyone's going super heavy on the news.
Yes.
So I've just picked a couple of things.
A couple of things that we were interested in.
Well, they were the first things that caught my attention. So we will cover it, but I like to spread it out a bit. I don't like to just bombard you all. We're like short, snappy, here's something else.
What do you think about that? Digest it.
Yep.
Have a think about it. You've heard it somewhere else. Sometimes when you hear it over a period of time, it helps you take it in better too. But also, then it gives you time to feedback. Otherwise, by the time you get to the end of the podcast, you can't remember anything we said.
The podcast that's also a digestive.
A digestive.
All right, let's move it into the news then. So we got some clarifications on warbands.
I'm very excited about warbands.
It is exciting.
It's the most exciting thing.
It's probably the least thing for the most excitement. It's given real bang for buck because it's really just a cosmetic new screen.
Yeah, I know. But
just a load screen.
No. The whole joint thing together.
Oh, yeah.
That for me,
Yes.
like at the moment, it's like,
massive.
okay, if I want this, I have to go to that tune to get it out because
Yes.
she does tailoring. So she's got all the
Yeah.
tailoring.
And I send this stuff to that tune,
Yeah.
and I send this stuff
And
to
I'm
that
quite
tune.
good at remembering it all.
And then when you get BOEs, you go, oh, who do I want to have this leather gear? And
Well,
then you
actually,
go,
they're all sitting in
although
a bank alt.
I wonder if I'll need Alcoholic anymore.
Who knows?
Who knows? Anyway, so the load screen is going to be 4 characters from your whole account, Horde or Alliance.
Alliance.
You choose.
Anyway, good.
Don't have to be your highest level. Can just be anything.
Yep. Could be the ones you're working on.
Could be. We're getting a dedicated bank tab to share non-soulbound items with extra slots to unlock, and everyone's like freaking out about the cost of the slots because it's quite steeply incremental.
Yes.
But each slot's got like 96 spots in it.
Yeah, but if that's to combine all, like if I lose each
But
individual
don't forget that
tab,
also everything
I've got a
stacks
lot.
way more than it ever has. A lot of mats and that
I
stack
don't
to
think
1,000
you know what my
now.
bank tab looks like.
Oh, I know.
And you don't know what my reagent tab looks like because I
horrendous.
think my reagent tab has got 96 slots and it's full on most of my tunes.
Opening your bank gives me just the worst migraine. Anyway.
How rude.
Yeah, sure. There's going to be shared currencies, flight paths, transmogs, warbound until equipped gear, which is the new thing.
Nice.
It's still like the new BOE.
No, bind
There'll
on
still
account.
be-
It's like the same as bind on account.
More or less, yeah.
Yeah.
But there's going to be more of it because they're putting it in the game specifically
Nice.
now.
I'm very, very happy about that.
Your Delve follower progress. So you've got Bran. Bran is the first season follower in your Delves.
Oh, yep. They're
gonna come
they're
with
the
you.
real world encounters. Like you just
The open world, like a scenario.
Yes.
But we don't say that S word anymore.
No, well, because you don't load into it, you just might stumble into a cave and suddenly Magni or whoever it was.
Well, you still do
What's
load
his
into
name?
it.
Bran.
It's like there's no
you
load
don't.
screen.
There's no load screen. You just
But
go
you've still
there.
got to
Bran
click
appears.
the entrance though.
Right.
It's like all foggy and you go,
Yes.
I want to go in there. You don't
Yeah.
just walk in.
I think you probably could walk through it like a portal.
I think you've got to click it.
Anyway.
So
Whatever.
you can. Oh, we've already had this discussion. We just used witch. Remember, we said I'm gonna gear witch up, and then when you go on another tune, witch has got all the same gear on that you've already given him from your main.
Yep.
It's good.
Yeah.
I think witch should be the second season one.
I'm recommending it to Ian.
Yeah,
He should
a
be
bald human.
Yes, he should. My first thought was a
boy.
night elf hunter, but no.
No. He should be, the first time you go in there and meet him, he should be a grumpy night elf because he had that really angry face. But
my
then
God.
all the time after that, he should just be the bald human.
This is really what I'm supposed to look like. Hilarious.
Yep. And also, so we got a bit sidetracked there. Delve follower progress. So
You said that?
which
Done.
gets your gear.
Yep.
Rep and achievement progression where appropriate. So, and you know what annoys me? When I investigative journalist to this,
Yes.
I thought, I read it, I looked at it on the Blizzard website properly, not just watching someone else's video
Right.
and just transposing their words like I do all the other times. But this time I actually looked it all up
Right.
on the Blizzard website,
Yes.
the news part,
Yeah.
and I thought, and I wrote, where appropriate, i.e. not where factions are opposed like insane in the membrane or older versus scryer, when you're
Right.
meant to make the choice.
Yes.
And every video I've watched since then, everyone's brought up those two examples. And I thought of them myself.
Well, how will we know?
That annoyed me.
I mean, we could believe you.
Well, I wouldn't carry on like this if I didn't.
Um,
All the other times that I've just copy-pasted what other people have said, I haven't
would you
pretended it was mine.
But would you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Alpha preview?
Alpha preview, the war within. Everyone but us is looking at the alpha. Whatever.
I'm not even on the
They don't
list.
love us anymore.
No, but
That's
I'm-
okay.
I'm not on the list. I haven't even. What do you have to do? You have to opt in.
I don't know who we are.
Doesn't matter. I'm not in. I don't want to. I don't like finding it out before the
Sure.
launch.
So, dynamic flight,
Yes.
aka Dragonflight, has been improved and expanded. It's still vigor based.
Yep.
Skills are earned as you level.
Yep.
You get it at level 15. Earlier for Drakthir, probably 10, because you're the flyer.
Yeah.
You're not riding something.
Yep. You are
The
dragon.
glyphs will still be in Dragonflight, but they're not tied to progression.
What are the
they-
glyphs? To
Remember how we had
change,
to earn all the glyphs?
to change the look of it?
No, to get our actions and stuff. What are you doing?
Oh,
What are you
sorry.
doing there?
The map was not right. Sorry, everyone.
Sorry, everyone. Remember we had to get all the glyphs, fly through them, and then you got...
Oh, points.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that were the glyphs that we flew through.
Sure.
They're still going to be in Dragonfly. I don't know if they're going to be in
But they're not
War
tied
Within.
to progression.
But they're only for achievement. They're not tied to your progression of your flying.
Right.
On the Isle of Dawn, which is our first zone of War Within,
Yes.
we're going to get to do it early but start very basic again, and all talents will gradually unlock by max level.
Same as Dragonfly.
And you're going to be able to toggle between dynamic and old school flying.
Ooh, toggle.
It's going to be a toggle. Not while you're flying though, it's a cast. And it's about a 5-second cast. So
Which
it's
will
not
be
like
bad if you try and do that.
it's not
while
like,
you're flying.
oh, I fell off my dragon mount, I'll just toggle to normal flying.
However,
No.
when I run out of vigor,
Unless you're a
and-
druid, in which case
and I have to land down on the thing because I'm lost, I can just mount up there.
well, yeah, that's bad too. Apparently you start with three vigor again and bugger all talents.
Ugh.
Anyway,
I'll just ride around normal.
so the toggle to old school flying is immediate in previous content. Sorry for banging the table. When you learn flying, so you get that straight away. But in the War Within, not till max level.
Interesting.
So they want us to tough it out on our dragons again.
Yep.
And the Delver's Dirigible, which is earned from Delves, and that's the customisable mount
Right.
for War Within, like how we could customise all our dragons
Right.
in Dragonflight.
Right.
And the Algerian Storm Rider, which you get from... You're probably going to be able to buy it in the store. You got it from buying the super duper G, isn't that cool, version of War Within, which we've got. I'm already flying around on mine. Has a unique Vigor bar. It's kind of cool. It's sort of runic.
Oh.
And a special ability called Lightning Rush, which is a non-vigor based speed boost from static charges that accumulate when flying near walls.
Oh, God.
So there's obviously going to be a
It's
lot
gonna
of
be
walls that we fly near in
Useless
War
to
Within.
Useless to me because I'll just crash.
Well, you might get them from smashing into walls as well, in which case you'll be well served. And this will expand to other mounts once Blizzard has enough cash from... as the expansion progresses. There's going to be new race courses, and they'll be added in.
Right, yes.
You want to talk about the
Yes, we would be remiss.
another aspect of
Yes.
War Within.
They've
I might even be coming in season 4. I'm not
They've
sure.
included a Chol filter, which for anyone who doesn't know, Chol is an arachnophobia filter, and you'll now be able to turn spiders into crabs, which I think is pretty cool.
Yes.
But how am I ever going to lure Chol back to playing and surprise him with a motherfucking gigantic spider in some cave?
Well, you don't tell him about the filter.
Well, I think he'll know.
No, mate.
Well, they will have listened. Anyway, I actually think it's a great idea, and I'm confused by the hate it's getting. And I just have to say this, and it's a life comment. If something doesn't affect you, just stop. It's none of your concern.
Yeah.
Just stop it. Stop. Doesn't affect you, fuck off.
Some people quite enjoy getting angry, I find.
Haters gotta hate.
Haters going to hate.
But can you do it quietly?
Sure.
Away from me.
And special apologies to people who have a phobia of spiders and crabs. Although the big ones are very lobstery.
Yes. Yeah, they're like the Makura. Yeah, they're fun.
Excellent.
I'm not fussed about any of them. Although some of the spiders in WoW are pretty creepy.
You know, while we're talking, if you could find the time to like and subscribe on YouTube, and you can do it right now while I'm reading this.
Okay,
Not even,
go do
like
it.
you're not even missing the awesome content. You could just click it, click a like,
Yeah.
subscribe if you haven't.
You can do it.
At the end of the video, if you hate us, unclick.
No, don't.
It's free.
Don't do it.
Don't forget. Socials?
Yes, you can follow us on YouTube at Bind on Equip Wow. You can follow us on Twitter, or X if that's what you want to call it, at Bind on Equip Wow. You can follow us on Instagram, although Wem has yet to post, at Bind on Equip Wow. And you can follow us on Facebook at Bind on Equip.
Where
Don't
Temp
forget to
is
comment.
very active.
We love hearing your feedback.
We do.
Speaking of feedback,
Yes, Snowy got onto us. He's such a consistent performer in the feedback
I love
stakes.
that he comments.
I love it.
Me too.
He says he's not sure what class he's going to play in Pandemonium, and he could do his very first warrior at any sort of advanced
The only
level.
thing that he could say that's worse than that is a demon hunter or a death knight.
Stand by. I've got
Conti?
to say, and I did reply to him, I've got to say that Fury Warriors are super fun in this expansion.
Anyway,
Get onto it.
you do you.
Conti thinks he knows who you don't like from YouTube,
I wondered
and you're
what
not going to
he's
say
talking
anything
about.
about it.
Yeah, I can't stand
You're going
him.
to leave it
Can't stand him.
because they're loved.
I did see him out and about this week with some
Stop.
special people.
Stop. Might cut that out.
Loser.
Anyway, Conti, ask me in game. The answer might surprise you.
Would it?
Probably not. Barat's looking forward to 100 wipes on the dogs again in...
I think he
Miss-
means 126. No,
That was
please
the worst
no.
start to a
Ever.
rating that
Ever.
anyone's ever seen.
Well, it was the worst start to ours ever in, I don't know, how many, 15 years? We've been rating with this group since Wrath. I don't know how long that was. 100 yeah, that was terrible.
Wrath would have been 2008.
Oh, so what does that makes 15 years? Yes! Nearly 16. Go me, look at my maths.
Look at you, maths head. And Maserati commented, glad to see we're making content again. Played back in Kata while listening to your podcasts and leveling in your guild. Stopped playing around Mist due to life stuff. So I think picking up a sub to actually experience it would be nice.
Well, yeah, and you won't be the only one because Princess has already resubbed to get back into the game mechanics, so she is ready. And she's always sending me text messages going, oh, I can't believe this. I've got a mount already and I'm level 10 and I don't have to buy my spell.
I think
It's very
Lich
funny.
King would have been the last time she played.
Yeah, I think she said she played a little bit of Mist, but not much.
Okay.
And while we're talking about Princess, hello, Bubba.
We did that already.
I'm doing it again.
It's a long way in now.
I know, it's a surprise hello, Bubba for him.
Okay. Little man.
Are we going in game?
Let's take it in game.
Monotone.
Raid progress.
We smashed our way to the council on Thursday night, although there were some unnecessary wipes, which bother me, as you know. And then last night we spent time practicing Nimu. I don't know what the woman with the trees, the tree friends. We actually did a lot better, getting her down to 19%. I think was our best attempt, and I actually thought we were going to get it, but it went to shit.
She's the step on a crack, break your own back boss.
Yes, it all went quite pear-shaped all of a sudden, but yeah, really good progress, so that was really good.
And it's about to get a lot worse because I'm going to do some tanking while Nom jets off to South Africa for a wedding. So I see many wipes in our future, although...
We're hoping that the Awakened raids...
should be starting. I saw one article that said it was going to be
June.
7 weeks, but...
Something else said May 7th.
But then I looked at...
You did your own research?
Investigative. I put a little press hat on and went...
Yeah, no. I saw something the other day that said May 7th, but then something else said June.
I think it is going to start straight away. That'd be crazy to wait.
Well, yes. Anyway. So,
Mains gear.
Mains gear. I got an upgrade finally. So I'm wearing a hero cloak. Same eye level, but hero, so that once we can get the next level of things, we can upgrade it. So I'm pretty happy with that.
I'm still rocking 2 champion pieces and even 1 veteran, which disgusts me.
I've got 4 champion pieces. Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to the bump in gear across the activities. So the rule of thumb is that everything is going to be 39 eye levels higher.
39?
Pretty much how it works.
So we can go into LFR, normals.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Yep. So it's a bit of a reality check when a new season starts, isn't it? Because your gear's suddenly redundant. Especially with the upgrade system. You go to look at everything and it's all greyed out and says... this is season 3.
You can't do that.
Are you really wearing that?
Not in those shoes, Ben.
Mythics.
Yes.
We had our last run of season 3 on Sunday.
Yep.
We did Everbloom 13.
Yes.
Waycrest Manor 13. And Mirazon's Rise 13.
No, 12.
12, that's right. I had a 14 and I lowered it.
Yes.
Because it was just our funsy last run of the day.
We didn't want to do Mirazon's Rise at all. But Conti's like, I haven't got one of them.
I'm really happy that Mirazon and Galacrond is merging back to a super dungeon in Season 4. Because for me, it's easier to ignore one big dungeon than ignoring 2 little ones.
We can't ignore it, though, for the points.
It's not in the mix.
Oh, nice.
That's why it's merging back.
Nice, okay.
So it's just going to be the straight 8 dungeons.
The straight 8 first dungeons?
Yep.
Yeah. 4 of which we can't remember, even though they were in the rotation earlier.
Now, we might make this a talking point next week because they've released which 4 non-new expansion dungeons are going to be in the first mix of mythics for War Within.
I'm just going to give you a preview, everyone, of Wem going, what's that one? Remember? Yeah. And then describing the fight to me verbally. Yep. And then me supposedly going, oh, of course, it was that one, babe.
Oh, well, you weren't serious.
About what? I kept saying, I don't know. I kept saying, I don't know. I don't know.
She did.
I don't know, babe. I don't remember.
It's amazing how quickly you forget dungeons, isn't it?
No, because you can only store a certain amount of information.
Especially me. Wow.
You've got very
good. Purge a lot of stuff.
Interesting. It was so funny, though, him trying to remember Grimbatol, which was the only one I actually remembered.
Well, once it triggered, I would totally remember all of it.
But I kept saying, well, first we do this, and then we did that, and then we have to go on here, and we did a bombing run. And
do you know why? Because I thought Grimbatol was the one in...
Yeah, no, that's in Blackrock. That is in Blackrock Mountain, the one you're talking about. I can't remember what that's called. The one from... Was it last expansion?
With Raj Smash. Yeah. No, it's from...
Kata.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's
why I was
Black
having
Mountain
trouble with it.
Instance in there.
But now I remember Grimbatol very well.
With Raj Smash.
Anyway, we might talk about those next week because everyone's going, these are the worst 4 dungeons ever.
I love Grimbatol.
Possibly the worst dungeon that's ever been put out.
I don't know where the other ones are, but
we'll run through. We'll run through next week.
Oh, I'm going to have to actually look at a video to remind me then, because once I see a video, I'll be right.
Well, the good thing is most of them are so long ago, we can just look at the Fat Boss videos, which were those really short ones.
Where are they from? Have they got any Lich King ones? Why don't they do Lich King things? Why won't they?
I don't know.
I love those ones.
Maybe in the second...
They could do the ones at the end that they didn't use.
They could do it in Season 2.
Like the Halls of Reflection. Why isn't that one?
Yeah.
That was a brilliant dungeon. Scariest dungeon ever.
Because, I'll tell you why, because they've got to make them into a mythic, which means it's got to be the same for everyone. There's certain things
that was scary.
certain boxes it has to check.
That was scary.
And just being scary is not the only box.
I know, but that was a really good instance.
Sure.
Well, such a waste for it to not be used.
They might.
Just my opinion.
Streaming. We
Streaming?
did not do, as we were super busy through the week, and then I worked on Sunday for half a day, so we did some other stuff after that.
Stupid early and stupid late.
Then it was time for Mythics.
It was. We went and had a cuppa with my girlfriend and watched some Strife.
We did.
Highly recommend.
Yes. Goals for 70s. It's funny you mentioned Demon Hunters, because I'm tossing around the idea of playing a Demon Hunter next expansion.
Demon Hunters are idiots.
Well, I'll fit right in, won't I? So I'll probably start playing mine more to see how I feel about it, and maybe we'll level one in Pandemonium.
Blech.
Well, you don't have to play it. Hang on, let me move back up here.
It does affect me. You're going to be in my group.
Now I'm lost.
Sucked in.
If something doesn't affect you, just stop. It's of no concern to you.
It does affect me. It does affect me.
Well, it won't.
How rude.
It won't, because I don't play like an idiot.
But yeah, and that will mean you're melee.
That's fine.
Oh, is it?
Yes, in Mists of Pandaria, I played a melee warrior and was
Is
the
it?
highest DPS.
All
And then
I
everyone wanted to play a warrior.
Excuse me. All I hear about the whole time that you're melee is you whining about you
No,
can't.
that's a long
I
time
can't
ago.
say anything. I can't say anything.
It's not true.
It is true.
Well, when I tank, I'm a melee, and I don't bitch about that.
That's different.
Okay. Leveling plans.
Do you know
for
what's
other
on
ops?
this week? What's the weekly?
Yes,
this week?
it's Burning Crusade Time Walkers.
Time
and that
Wars.
means that
Oh, that means
and the
my
meta reward will be like
Druid. What am I up to?
39 points better.
Hunter? I don't know. Something. That's my leveling
Did you
plans.
Druid, didn't you?
Yeah, I think she did. Yeah.
Hunter.
Yeah, Hunter. I think
Please,
she's my one we
please,
left.
please, Blizzard. Cross-faction in Time Walkers next
Oh
expansion.
gosh.
You're
Wait.
killing me.
Wemby's very sad about it. Very
I
sad.
wonder what would happen in Pandemonium if we played different factions. Could we group? Don't know.
No idea.
Yeah.
We haven't played enough to have any comment on any players, really.
No, all of that stuff is redundant. But we're closing in on half an hour, so it's been a good little
Snacks nice
snappy, but snack size.
Yeah, lots
As
of
we love
info. Lots of info.
20 to 40 minutes is just chef's kiss.
40s. Ultimate.
Look, I
Success.
love Taliesin and Evertel doing 2-hour podcasts, but they've got a lot of stuff to say. I can't think of that much stuff to say.
But also... Wait,
I don't have serious opinions like they do.
does Telly get up at 4 a.m. to do a real
No,
job?
that's his job.
Yeah.
Oh, I could talk for 2 hours if this was my job.
Yes.
But it's a chicken and egg thing, you know. Are
If you
people
wanna
interested?
start
Not really.
If you want to start donating to us, go for it. We're all for it.
Let's build up a bit more first.
I mean, that $30 will will really help. That's if you
Put in
chipped
$1.
a couple of bucks.
No, we've got more than that. Anywho,
That was the joke.
need
babe.
to stream more. I know,
Okay.
it was a great
That was
joke.
the joke.
It's a little hurtful, but a great joke. It's a little. The best
Look,
jokes are the ones that are close to the truth, right?
Listen, you can't take the piss out of someone else if you can't take the piss out of yourself. That's why I'm allowed to say what I am about
As
that
Charlie said, I believe.
too. That's not what he said.
No, it's not what he said, and I'm not going to say what he said. We've come to the end of another episode of Bond and Equip.
What already?
Thanks for hanging out with us. Until next time, I'm Wembley.
I'm Tempest.
Half out.
Bye.
Bye.